See what that sound like. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's see. Still sounds good. No, it still sounds. I'm still hearing. No sound. No sound.
What the? I asked you. You said no, it's already.
See?
I asked you.
So what did y'all just turn on the board?
Who turned it off? The board turned it off. I don't know. We good. I heard somebody turned it off.
Oh, that's good now.
See y'all always sit over there.
I told him. He was like, no.
Say something.
Check 1 2 1 2. Y'all
Check,
crazy,
check,
man.
check,
Who
check.
in the hell?
But you know what? That's life, man. Sometimes you think there's something major going on in your family, and it's something simple. That's how life goes sometimes.
Them
That's
folks
life.
that was in here cleaning, turn the board off, sabotage the whole show.
Yeah.
Cleaning folks. Oh man, look. Okay, let's do this again. All right. Sheesh. All right. Hey, Toppers, where you at? That's why we're having all these problems. They didn't want us to start till she got here. All right, yeah, that's well, it would help if we had the sound coming through the board. Because I was looking at, I said, I don't see no lights over there when I was speaking.
Rico would be so embarrassed of
Right.
us. Rico would be like, so,
I'm telling you, man, Rico. This is what happens, Rico, when you have car trouble. All right, come on, let's do this countdown.
Check.
Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today, we're diving into the attempted kidnapping of the Memphis mayor. Damn. Also, hey, to the men, I got a question for the men. Does your girlfriend have a male best friend? And Kojak, would he smash if he had the chance? And we are going to do a loyalty test live on the air today. We're going to test one out, a male best friend. Lastly, both sides have delivered their closing argument in the Diddy trial. Will Diddy be acquitted? Some tend to think so. So stick around, hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Hey, welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing. Damn.
Hey, took your breath.
Hey, let me fix that camera. Hold on.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have to do that again.
Oh my God.
Whole intro off. Let me adjust our camera, Coach. Hold on one second. Boy, I'm telling you, boy. Hold up. I'm telling you, like, what the Sam hell with all of that? Man, what the hell is right. Shit. Man, y'all go and get in front of your mic so I can go and line this shot up. Yeah, there we go. I got her did and everything. Yep, telling you, man.
Tomorrow's a big day, so
What's tomorrow?
Oh,
okay. Okay. Well, you can talk about that too at some point. Hey, okay, test her. Her mic good, John? Let me see.
She can't.
Okay.
All right. Well, so much for that intro. All right. No, don't start the live over. Just give me a count. Give me a countdown on that intro again.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market.
Say
Let's
that.
go, baby.
Say that.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let me ask you something. Was I on the camera for the intro, Josh? Okay, because when I look up, I just see Thomas on the camera. I'm like, shit. Okay. Boy, let me do that again. Okay. Yeah, give it to me one more time. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's go, baby. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I ain't even tapped the Bartesian yet, so I'm dry too. Look. Hey, this segment is brought to you by popularmail.com. If you want to be popular, go get your clothes from popularmail.com.
Yeah,
snap that. Yeah, and look, let me introduce our special guest, co-host. Man, she just came in here and just was like, bap, bam. Man, Kojak.
But automatically everything started working. The mics, everything.
Yeah,
you like, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey, because we done started over 11 times today, But I think she had sabotaged the sound. She might have came in here, cut that sound off, so we could figure it out and gave her time to get here because she was running a little bit late.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all give it up for Dr. T. Wade in the building, baby. Yeah. She's a regular in here. She's a debutante. Yeah. Okay. We're glad to have you back, baby. We're glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
Yeah. Look at you. Got your little lashes on and shit. You're batting them and shit. Okay. Y'all give it up for my DJ. That's my DJ. DJ Kojak in the building, man.
DJ Kojak. Yes.
We up in here, man. We struggling, but we here.
Hey, DJ Kojak, I know we got veterans in here, but go on and scratch it up for our next guest. Scratch it up for him 4 times with 1 backspin, please.
Man, one time.
Yeah,
That's for the special cut.
Man, for the celebrity barber, right?
What's up, family? Everybody good?
Yeah, give it up for Marlo in the building. Yeah.
He got them stunners on.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. Look at him. Got a little bad.
Gotta do something,
man. And hey, Marlo. Do y'all follow Marlo's social media?
Come on, man.
Man,
you can't. You got to.
Oh my God, it's entertainment at its best. Marlo, before we do it, yours is entertaining, man.
I don't know that.
Yours is a different kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
Man, Marlo, I do have to ask about this, man.
Come on, talk to me.
There was a post on your social media where you was talking about your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you said you left her house for a reason. Tell us this.
Tell us
how that post came about.
Tell us how the post came about. It's a group of women in Memphis.
Okay.
They sit around and judge me, and then they ask, "Are we dating the same guy?"
Oh, and, wait! You were on the? Were you?
Yeah. I've been on there 2 times. Yeah, I made it.
Oh man. Okay. What's the site again?
Are we dating the same guy?
Memphis.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right. They kicked you out.
Yeah. And I said, "Of course y'all are. All y'all kids look the same."
Damn.
Of course y'all are. Yeah. So I was on top of a conversation, and there was some negativity, and I said, "Well, first off, okay, let's address this. Women won't." In today's society, they'll want to talk about you, and then they'll say, "Well, you can't say nothing bad as a man. You don't know me." If I'm the topic, then let's talk. Okay, so I was the topic of conversation. One woman said, "I stopped dating him because he was boring." I said, "No, if we're gonna tell the truth, let's tell it all."
Okay.
We stopped dating because there was a noise in your son's bedroom one late night. You said, "Go check it out." And when I went in there, it was another young man trying to jump out the window. But his knees were so weak from what her son was doing to him, he could barely get out the goddamn window. So I looked over to the right. I looked over at her son like, "What the hell?" And he had his face covered like he had ate 6,500 powdered donuts.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
So that's why, man. That's why we separated, because I can't have my son around that. So I said, if we gonna tell the truth, let's tell it all. Yeah. Because I ain't never been ashamed of who I am, what I am, So if you gonna talk about me, tell it all. Tell it all.
Well, you got passion written all over your face telling the story, man.
Yeah, because see, when people get on social media, they like to tell the good parts, but they don't like to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I like to tell the truth. I don't mind showing my struggle. I don't mind showing when I'm winning. I don't mind showing when I'm losing, because I know losing is part of the process. And whenever I'm losing, I like to see who laughing, because I always get the final laugh. So let me see who laughing. Let me see who happy that I'm not doing well right now, because I know my God always got me. So sometimes you need to lose to see who's happy about you losing. So when I'm losing, I'm not ashamed when I'm doing bad, because I need to see who's going to help me, who's laughing. So I don't have a problem with that. So you can't play basketball by yourself. You can't play tennis by yourself. You need opposition. So when people oppose me, I like it because I'm a winner and I need somebody to beat. And if it's you, let's get it.
Well, I heard that. Man.
Come on now.
Well, so,
Let's get it.
So did she ever respond back or?
She knew better. She knew better.
Man.
She knew better.
Yeah. So is there
That's a
any
mic
chance
drop.
of y'all getting back together?
No, I can't have no. I can't have my son around nothing like that.
Right.
God.
I got you, man. That was a hard clapback, man. I was like,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
So we're gonna tell the truth. Yeah, if we're gonna tell the truth about Marlo, yeah.
Why they kick you out?
Because a lot of the women was capping. And
Yeah.
I said,
Well, capping has a
Yeah.
bunch of different definitions to it. So
and it does.
okay, so
They were lying.
okay.
There's
all
a
right,
lot of women
okay.
in line.
And
Okay.
so if I knew
Oh, they were lying on the dudes?
Yeah. So if
Oh, so
I
they in
knew
there- in
them
that-
personally,
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
said no, they're a great guy. It's just not for you.
Uh-huh.
That's not any of our business.
Right.
Hmm.
It's a lot of lying going on.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dated him. No, you didn't. I ain't dated a Memphis woman since my son was born. I've been focused on him. And if you did date me, if you those that have it, well, let's tell the truth. Use the same filter for your bottom that you use for your face. If you send me a coochie pic, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I need both skins to be smooth. If we gonna just put it out there,
Well, damn.
I need top and bottom skin to be smooth.
Oh, I ain't even never
Yeah.
thought about
Yeah.
that, right?
Oh
Yeah.
Put the filter on your face.
Yeah,
and
you.
not
I'm
on
yeah.
your cheeks.
So if you send me a picture, it's not right. I'll send it back.
Yeah,
Put the
yeah.
filter on it and send it back. Cause you the same one used for your face. Don't send me an unfiltered if you skin ain't right, top or bottom.
Damn.
Okay,
So if we know, right.
Yeah. Say that. Look at
Mm.
No, you didn't know, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so man, like in that group, man, there's a lot of women that sit around and have felonious conversations about people that they don't know, and they speak. If they don't really know you, they project what they feel.
Right.
You know, cause see, all the time, sometimes I'm a person that's very opinionated about certain topics. When I feel a certain way, I feel a certain way, and it bothers people. It's been like that my whole life. I've been bothering people since I was born. Sometimes when you have an opinion about something and they disagree and they're not articulate enough to make you change your decision, they are upset with your stance. And I'm okay with you being upset. But don't lie about it. Just be honest and say, oh, you didn't like my stance, or you thought I was too aggressive, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But I'm always telling the truth.
You know, I have no idea how to segue into the.
I was
segment.
thinking of that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, get
but,
that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it like this.
Well, you said we was gonna talk about
Yeah. Hey, bring another cup for the young lady over here too. We got something. We got something you need. Yeah, we got a Fanta right here. Okay, y'all. So let's actually talk about what we came to talk about. So,
Okay, let's
so
get
and,
dive
and,
into it.
and you know, I don't know what you talked about, Marlo, is pretty somber. But I would say this is probably a lot more somber. But you know, we're gonna the Memphis mayor, right? The Memphis mayor. There was a guy that scaled the fence into their community, to their neighborhood, and he's been charged with attempted kidnapping of the mayor of Memphis. And we got some video. Josh, run that video.
And new developments unfolded in court for the man charged in the attempted kidnapping of Memphis Mayor Paul Young. Just a day after a $2 million bond was set for 25-year-old Trenton Abston, a judge has now approved a mental health evaluation and revealed even more surprising details. ABC 24's Lauren Turman is live in studio tonight with the very latest. Good evening, Lauren.
Good evening, Scott. That's right. Judge Taylor Batchelor approved the order for mental health testing to move forward today. And that is not all. We're also learning more about other elected officials that Abston may have targeted.
The facts are troubling.
Court proceedings entered a fourth day for 25-year-old Trenton Abston, who faces charges of attempted kidnapping, stalking, and aggravated criminal trespassing. He's accused of entering Mayor Paul Young's East Memphis neighborhood and approaching his home on June 15th.
Going near his home on several occasions, even prior to the date in question, jumping the wall of a gated subdivision and going to the mayor's door. And all while the defendant allegedly but admittedly possessed a taser.
Authorities say Abston was also found with gloves, rope, and duct tape in his car when he was arrested. Prosecutors believe he planned to confront the mayor over frustrations about crime in Memphis. On Tuesday, the court determined that Abston poses a threat to public safety and set his bond at $2 million. But even if that bond is paid, he cannot be released. He is detained for the FBI until their investigation is complete.
Very pleased that the judge took our motion seriously, made a serious ruling after a lot of deliberation, a lot of thought. This is the way that we deal with every case that we have when it implicates community safety here.
What's equally troubling is that upon investigation, detectives located in the defendant's storage locker a list of names of 5 elected or appointed officials, including spouses' names and names of their children.
Yeah, breezy point.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, that
Man,
breezy.
yeah, so, hey man, listen, this thing is pretty serious. You know, you think about all of the stuff that's been happening. You know, you had the and I think Rico was trying to tell us about this. It was the governor of Pennsylvania that there was an attempt on.
Right.
And then you had the 2 state legislators in Minnesota that were shot.
Yeah.
One was killed,
Right.
and his wife was killed, and then the other one's husband was shot. So 4 people shot up there. You know, earlier this year, or was it late last year? You know, I had one of the dudes on social media said that I need to be put down like a dog.
Yeah.
Right. And you know,
Whatever happened to her?
Him.
Her.
Oh, her. Okay.
Because he's a female dog.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You know, I tell you what, TBI came to his doorsteps, and so he got a visit. You know, but the reality of the matter is, you know, in this time that we're in, man, you know, and being an elected official, it is incredibly dangerous out here. Seriously, and you know, and you know, the rhetoric, of course, is at an all-time high. Well, you think about it. You know, this really all started back January 6th, right? And you know, when they were, you know, marching on the Capitol, and they were talking about hanging Mike Pence, right? You remember that, Marlon?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. Let's get to the meat of why this happening. See, we have people that are expecting the people they vote for to change their life for the better without them being active participants in making their life better. So when you got people who feel like my life ain't going the way like it's supposed to, but you in position, are you a politician? Are you so they are expecting things from other people that they don't even expect for themselves.
Yeah.
So when you have people who are unintelligent when it comes to the ability to make your own life better, they blame other people to the point they want to harm you. Because what's going on with their life.
I think that's part of it, but I also think that people don't understand the game, the whole game of America, the whole game of politics in America, where it is intentional to divide poor folks, poor people,
no matter what color.
Right. And so, you know, and everybody's blaming you know, the other, but it's because, you know, people, you know, and the top echelon of economics in America, there's an intent to divide those below because you can control them that way. If they're divided, make them fight each other. My favorite movie, Gangs of New York. I'm telling y'all need to watch the movie at least 3 times, because you got to get past the love story with Leonardo DiCaprio and Cameron Diaz. In that movie, I think it was Carnegie back then. Y'all heard Carnegie Hall in New York. Yeah. This goes back to then. This is pre-Civil War Abraham Lincoln administration in New York. They said in that movie they were having a backroom conversation. The politicians were, and they were playing pool. And the guy said, one thing about the poor, you can always hire one side to kill the other side.
Yeah. That's
a Martin Scorsese movie, and it's historically accurate. They literally burned Manhattan down back then, right? People don't even realize that this is really an historically accurate depiction about the New York riots, right? And the, you know, remember the freed black folks was up there too. They killed all, they were trying to kill all of them, right? And it's just all kinds of stuff. And so the key is that the division, you know, comes from the top. And like I said before in an earlier show, you remember this, Kojak? I said one thing you'll never see is a wealthy, now I'm talking about a wealthy white man riding around with a rebel flag on his pickup truck. And another thing you'll never see is a wealthy black man running around shouting Black Lives Matter. Yeah. You'll never see it. You'll never see it because they know the fight is not up there. The fight is down here.
Fight is down.
Right.
I tell young men I talk to all the time, the arguments that you have that made you shoot somebody, they had the same argument in Germantown and was intelligent enough to walk away from their decision. See, the problem is when people shoot somebody or you have a problem before you had that problem. That was just the final straw that broke the camel's back. You was already disturbed. You was already upset. You was already things wasn't going right, and this added to whatever misery you already had. It's happy people don't kill and shoot people as much as unhappy people. So when I see people having problems, I said, this ain't really your problem. Your problem is other things compounded.
And that's how I feel about the young man that scaled the wall. It's something else going on. You know, I was actually in the courtroom that day, and I was there with my son on another issue, and I got a chance. Not my son. I was there with my son on another issue. Actually got dismissed, so you know, give him free. But actually, his uncle was in the room, and you know, he was like, "Man, I love that boy. He just made a mistake." You know, and I believe on the news, he was on the news saying the same thing. He want to talk to the mayor, but I guess I feel like you just said, Marlo, to piggyback on what you said, what is he going through?
Yeah, but you know,
he got some issues.
He got some issues.
But
because even talking to the mayor, what's that gonna do for you?
Now, and
even thinking he going to talk to the mayor, that let me know something's going on. What outcome could he expect?
Yeah, and not just that. Now this is according to the news, not my words. You know, he was found with duct tape, rope, taser or something like that, and there was another list of other elected and appointed officials and their children and their birthdays.
Imagine jumping the wrong gate and the next thing you hear is, "Hold on, buddy, stay in there."
Damn,
because you jumped the wrong gate. You're gonna be in the back of the ambulance. If that. Yeah,
because man, and you know, and
I often joke to the shop, like if he jumped, you can't mistakenly jump a gate. Well, you got some people who have mental illness is spreading like a disease. A lot of people have caught it. A lot of people. Sometimes I see people, I say, "Oh, he got mental illness." It's almost like a disease.
Usually it's in the eyes, so you can see it in the eyes. You can see it in the eyes. Yeah. Hey, look, real quick, and you know, we're praying for the mayor and the mayor's family and every other elected official out there. Seriously, you know. Also, along those lines too, I am organizing an enhanced carry permit class for all of the elected officials in Shelby County. So now the difference between an enhanced carry means that you actually went through the class. You know, you actually qualified, passed the test, got the permit. The permitless carry is just, you know, anybody can carry, right? But this enhanced permit, or it means that you actually train, right? And so I'm organizing that for the elected officials in Shelby County. Also, man, I got to touch on this, man. So you know, I might let you tag along. I don't know, man. It might be a distraction. We might be late again, right? Somebody might shoot somebody by accident because
hold on,
right. Look at the target, the other target, right.
Come on, now.
So man, look, so also, like man, I got to talk about the California governor Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom has sued Fox Network for $787 million.
Wow.
And this just dropped maybe a day ago, and it's the same amount that Dominion voting machines sued them for and won, $787 million.
And they won.
Lying. So, Josh, you got video, right? Run that video, Josh.
This is breaking news. Gavin Newsom has just sued Fox News for $787 million. He's alleging that Jesse Waters misled his audience by claiming that Newsom had lied, when in reality it was Waters who had cut the video to make it sound as though Trump said something he did not. It all started with this comment by Trump.
President, when is the last time you spoke with Governor Newsom? A day ago.
That comment by Trump was made on June 10th, meaning he claimed to have spoken to Newsom on June 9th, but there was no call. He had spoken to Newsom last on June 7th. So Newsom went on X and made this post saying there was no call, not even a voicemail. But that didn't stop Jesse Waters from going on Fox News and telling his audience that Newsom had lied about the call. He played for them the clipped out video where Trump said he had a call with Newsom, but never said it was yesterday.
Why would Newsom lie and claim Trump never called him?
Newsom didn't lie. You guys did at Fox News. And I hope you have to pay Newsom $787 million.
Lot for
Man,
a lie.
hey, that lie
That's
will cost
expensive
the world.
lie.
And from what I understand, Newsom is using the same exact playbook that the minion voting machines use, and they got paid, man. This could really hurt Fox News, you know, and what it was they you know, they used an old clip of Donald Trump saying, I talked to Gavin Newsom, you know, about the National Guard being in there, and he hadn't. And then they pulled up a phone record that was obviously the wrong a previous date other than what they were talking about to make it seem like President Trump told Gavin Newsom, you do this, that, and other. It's crazy, man.
But the thing about it is, it just shows you what other stories have they done like that.
Oh yeah, well, you know, they had to pay $787 million.
It just shows you that's the type of journalism that they're involved in.
That's what it tells you, man, and it just shows you too, man.
So they're a sly fox,
man. What? Some kind of fox, right? Yeah, man. But yeah, so look, man. Listen, y'all. I got to the men out there. Men, pay attention. Y'all come here.
Listen.
Does your girlfriend or your woman have a male best friend? And do you think that male best friend would smash if he had the chance? We got a loyalty test coming up live on the air.
Live. Come on now.
Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this.
Come
Hit
on.
that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Effectively communicating your business brand, message, and reach is even more paramount in today's climate. As a leader in marketing and digital engagement, at Tailored Communications, we have experienced great success partnering with all sizes of businesses and nonprofits. Some of Tailored Communications' monthly retainer-based services include social media management, internal and external newsletters, community and staff events, event marketing, PR, and general business development. Our goal-oriented approach is detailed, value-based, and with flexibility. The Tailored Communications team features remote professionals working all across the country while operating as though we're in the next room. Let Tailored Communications customize a monthly package for your organization. Let's get in on a call at 319-504-1665 or visit us at www.tailoredcom.com.
Well, if y'all can only hear the conversation between the segments, boy, I'm telling you, man.
We'll bring it back. Well,
hold that thought, because I need it to be fresh, man.
Yes.
Listen, hey, you know, this thing is trending, you know, on social media, and I got to send a shout out to, because we borrowed some of his video. I think his name is Sean I.O. Sean I.O. was the first person I seen do this. But let me welcome everybody back for that. That probably be the best thing, right? Hey, welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast.
Say that.
This is like a Japanese movie, right? The Japanese karate movie, or Chinese karate movies where the lips move and the sound doesn't happen till or either before or after. Y'all were supposed to clap after I say we're the fastest growing.
Okay, do it.
Look, Thomas started a clap.
Yeah.
And these two just followed suit. Now, see, that just shows you.
Come on.
This is perfect segue for this segment right here. Right. Let me do that again. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, man. Look. Hey, of course, this segment is brought to you by Popular Mail, popularmail.com. That's where you want to go to get your clothes, man. Get your gear. Look, okay, so y'all, there's a debate that's been around forever. Kojak, Marlo, I'm not gonna even look at topics, right? Can women truly have a male best friend? Okay, Kojak, I'm gonna start with you. Then I'm coming to you, Marlo. We might ask Thomas. Kojak, can a woman have a male best friend?
They can.
Your wife got a male best friend?
No, she ain't got no male best friend.
Uh-huh.
She got some best friends though.
But they ain't male.
No, most of them, not that I know.
But if she had a male best friend, would that be okay with you?
I mean, if she want to have one, that's on her.
Ooh, boy, they are jumping in the comments, boy.
That's on her,
That's on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust her. Trust.
Okay. Well, let me. Kojak is Kojaking us as he normally does. I think we're getting Kojak, y'all. Angelica, I think we're getting Kojak.
Yeah, you can have a best friend, baby. Baby, you can have a best friend.
Right.
Get your best friend.
Right, yeah. Tell him pull up.
When I have my best friend,
okay.
We all.
Well, Kojak gonna get an ass whooping when he get home. Hey, look, Marlo, can women have a boyfriend and a male best friend also?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
not.
Okay.
What is it that you can speak about with him that you can't confide in me? And why would I have something dangerous around something that I'm here to protect? It's disrespectful for a woman to think that I can be her bestie. No, I'm dangerous. If I have an opportunity, I'm gonna do what dangerous. I'm gonna do something dangerous. As a man, I don't think a woman should have the. I don't think a woman should be in a relationship and have compartments of her heart and her mind that she needs someone else to feel. So if you date me and you need to have a best friend, then I'm not fulfilling everything that you need. That means there's some areas of your life that I'm not completing you.
Okay, don't let it all out because I'm gonna come to Thomas. Thomas, you're a woman. Hey, bring that camera around here so they can see this woman. Right?
Come on now.
Thomas, you're a woman. I mean, Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're all kind of woman.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of women.
That's
right. Yeah. And so do you have a male best friend, first of all?
I've had the same male best friend for 35 years.
Oh, okay. 35 years in, huh?
35.
Okay. And I always say that those male best friends are in waiting. They are men in waiting. Right. And remember I told y'all this a few shows ago, that one of the best things that them old school hustlers taught me that they used to hang out in the park. They'd be in the park drinking when we come home from school. They said, be patient with her, young blood. Yeah. She'll come around.
Your time will come.
Be patient with her. And so you have a 35-year male best friend.
Damn.
And I don't want and go ahead. No, go ahead.
And it's strictly platonic.
It's strictly, so you don't think that if we tested him, he would take the opportunity to smash?
He would.
Okay. Before, hey, look, we're gonna run a little video, and when we come back from that video, we're gonna do a test live.
We're gonna test his theory.
We're gonna test that theory.
We're gonna test his theory.
Okay, Josh, run that video.
Suit up. Okay.
Nay.
Where you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. What part?
The country. So like, Elizabeth City is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over there.
You said what city?
Elizabeth City.
Oh yeah. I know where that's at. Anyways, I started you today because you look good and shit. Like, yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
You got like a boyfriend?
I mean, yeah, you can say that.
Oh, say less.
Say that. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Can you do like a 360 for me real quick?
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
That's crazy. But anyways, yeah. So basically, right, I started you because you look good and shit, but you got a boyfriend, so I can't even try to get on with you. You know what I'm saying? So you got like a boy best friend?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How you got both? Like, how you manage both?
I mean, I be cooling with the one and the other.
I guess. I mean, yeah, that works too. Like, have you ever did anything with your boy best friend?
Oh, no, not really.
It ain't gonna, nah, it ain't gonna work.
Like, y'all never kissed or anything?
Nah, I just be cooling with him.
How long y'all been best friends?
For a solid year.
How long you had a boyfriend?
Like a month.
A month versus a year, and you never did anything with your boy best friend. That's crazy. I don't believe you. So, because you look good, and I'm pretty sure your best friend think the same thing. So, this is what I want you to do. I want you to call your boy best friend and put it on speakerphone and tell him your boyfriend. He know you got a boyfriend?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, so I want you to put on speaker. Call him and tell him your boyfriend been like fucking up.
What you doing?
I'm telling you.
You trying to chill?
We just chilled the other night.
Okay, why we can't chill again? You my best friend. You supposed to chill with me anytime I say you want to chill with me.
All right, bro. But you know, if you come over now, now you getting cracked.
What you talking about?
You know you're getting cracked. You don't know what I'm talking about.
You lying.
So I'm like, yeah, we just did this the other day. Like, stop lying.
You lying. You cat as a bitch. You.
So you just won't want me? Stop lying.
No.
Say my boyfriend around.
My boyfriend around.
I don't give a fuck about that nigga. You ain't got nothing to do with me now.
Man, he bullshitting. All right, bro. All right, you got it. All right, you got it.
Yo, so look, according to what I just heard in my ear, y'all like slept together before.
He lying.
Why? How is he lying?
Cause I know he is.
He wouldn't just say that out of the blue.
He would.
Bro, I don't know. I think you lying.
I'm not.
Look me in my face. You serious?
I'm serious.
You serious?
Yeah.
She toxic, bro. She kept a straight face and everything. I ain't gonna lie, you toxic, but that's the.
I'm not toxic.
Your boyfriend gonna see this.
Well, hey, that's how I think most of them would go. Right. Well, I don't know if every woman has smashed their best friend like she did. She was lying.
Yeah.
But them dudes be laying and waiting, man, and then you can be in a friendship like that for 35 years. And you done been a shoulder. You done cried over there before. You done cried on them shoulders before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh shit! Hey, look, and you already know. Hey, you already know. Right? and look, and he's like, he just didn't want to feel like at that moment, like a man taking advantage of him.
This is what.
Step up to your mic.
That sing that he'll smash. That's you guys projecting. That's you.
Yeah, and we're going to
everybody. And let me tell you this, because everybody is not a match. You cannot talk to everybody who likes.
Wait a minute. We ain't talking about no match. We're talking about a pack.
But that's what I'm saying. We've been friends. Why?
That don't mean I ain't say he was trying to marry you. He just.
Most of the women that we match with like that, we don't really match with. Why you thinking so many baby mamas and baby daddies? Because they got connected and they really didn't match. Yeah. But guess what?
About best
friend. Before we make this phone
at
call,
that moment, you my best friend.
Right? Yeah, bestie.
But I don't sleep with my best friend.
And you ain't gonna.
I'm your friend.
And if I'm your best friend, you ain't gonna sleep when I'm over there either.
Yeah, so. No. Jay Spoon said it.
So you're saying,
what?
This is what you're saying.
Boy.
So if we were an item.
If we were dating, right.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If we were an item and I had a best friend, my best friend would have to go. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm gonna just leave you alone for being disrespectful enough to have a best friend when you got me. I'm not even gonna try to change you because I understand you the type of woman you think you can have dangerous. You can have a snake around and don't think one day you're gonna get bit. Man, if you're not, for me, if you are that, I'm gonna do some projecting because I know he's gonna do some projecting.
No, you know it, but you don't know.
I know men. See,
women. Hold on, y'all.
If 1 out of 1,000 don't do it, that still means that's enough to say everybody.
Hey, let me just read this comment.
1 out of 1,000.
Uh-oh. If debris is burning.
Hold on, y'all.
If debris is burning.
Come to me, Joshua. I want to read this comment. Jason Stark said, if given the opportunity, he would. And Jason said, oh yeah, he waiting. And
damn.
And for those of you that are watching on TikTok, if y'all see, because that's TikTok right there. Y'all see, y'all comment on TikTok too and let us know what you think. And before we
sign me up.
Phone call. Look, we got people all the way from Dallas watching. Nikki Watson, Tisha Collier, Tammy Sawyer. Shout out to Tammy Sawyer.
Hey,
Tammy's on there, and Stacy. Hey, Stacy, what's up, Stacy? So, man, listen.
I've been their best friend.
Cherie, what's that? Okay, y'all. Listen, let's get to this.
He biased.
Before we get to this phone, and T Wade looking a little nervous over there, Kojak, don't she? Don't she looking? She been pacing. Look, she been doing the two-step over there. Like, man, look. And so let me ask you this now: have any of your friends that you considered your male friends tried to smash?
Absolutely.
I mean that word that you considered unsmashable. Yeah.
And there have been guys that I consider my friend and was.
So it happens more often than not.
Are there any that you smashed?
No, I don't smash my friends.
Okay, nobody got through the gate.
No.
Damn, boy, man, she got
I
all.
don't. That's a line I don't cross.
So when you friends on them,
they just in that motherfucker.
They in there for life.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not. I have
Damn,
self-control.
fellas.
I got self-control.
That don't mean I got some.
Right, but I can control me.
Yeah.
I can't control you, so I know to get on down.
You gonna have to get on down.
So
TikTok, you see what I see on the TikTok.
Man, you talk over there like
crown
that.
his shoulder. You want to? Well, what he do, baby?
What he do?
What he do, baby? What he do?
So okay, Doc Wade.
Oh
Wade.
man, hilarious.
Are we ready to do this? Okay, so let's put him on speakerphone. Let's try it. Let's see what it do. Let's test her theory.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I see heart palpitations happening. Yeah. Right. Now, and you didn't call him in advance until okay.
I didn't.
All right, y'all. Here it go, y'all.
All I did was say I'm calling you in 15 minutes.
All right, 15 minutes.
ladies and gentlemen, the first time.
Be quiet.
That's us right there.
Be quiet.
Y'all.
Let me see.
We're right there, best friend.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We know his name now. Look.
Yeah.
Okay.
First time on the Antonio Parkinson project.
Turn your volume up. Look, you probably watching the show. I ain't answering that shit. Hell no, I ain't answering that. Okay. Hit him one more time. Try him again.
I'll try him again.
Is he your bestie?
I'm telling you, he won't answer the phone for you.
That's it. Here we go.
You could think I could text his wife and tell him to answer the phone.
No, don't do that.
Then he know.
He won't say that.
Don't do that.
But if you text his wife, he know.
Just tell him to answer. He wouldn't.
He ain't gonna
give us another.
he ain't gonna get found out that his wife.
Give us another male
Oh,
friend.
nah, man.
Okay, who's the second best?
Yeah.
You got a second best.
No, that's
Call.
my best friend.
They won't answer.
Yeah.
Call.
He like, oh, hell
L
no.
and see if
You could be in danger.
I mean, I don't know what y'all's situation is.
Oh, you got the wrong one.
That is my friend.
Is he a best friend?
He's not my best friend.
Is he a platonic friend?
He is a
Oh,
platonic
call.
friend.
I'm gonna tell you.
Let's test it. Let's test it.
Oh yeah, I know it ain't happening.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you something.
L is platonic.
Okay, let's test him. Let's test.
I'm not
Yeah,
calling.
test him.
Yeah, we know why you're not calling.
Look, he gonna be like the last time, like when we, like you mean like New Year's night?
No.
Yeah.
No,
So see, one of them is.
Oh, it's ringing again.
No, I just called him.
Oh, okay.
He like hell no.
He doesn't know. I just told him I was calling in 15 minutes. He don't know what I'm calling him about.
Somebody said call him from a different number.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. The reason you don't want to call that other guy that he knows that you knows, because we all know one is platonic, one like to play after he drink tonic, and you know that.
No,
One
I
is
don't know
platonic.
that, 'cause I've never crossed that line.
What call? What you want to call?
I've crossed that line, but we said best friend.
Oh.
So that's just somebody I.
So you only got one best friend.
When
I
did you?
one male best friend. I do.
So do you have other female friends that have had a best friend?
We should
has
try that.
crossed the line?
Hey, let's do it with your female best friend.
Until I want to.
It's 2025.
Whoa. And the plot's thickens.
How would that relationship be after the phone call? Like, girl, for real? Girl,
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting.
25 years.
Right.
Well, you ain't. Yeah, you can serve it.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, hey, man, look, okay, we're gonna cut our little slack. You know, the dude knew he was cooked.
I'm
So.
saying no.
Look,
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put it like this.
Yeah.
Men that can stay in that lane is so rare that it usually doesn't work like that. The percentage is so high for the chances of something to cross the line that a woman shouldn't even play.
But you know
that
how
game.
I can stay in that line?
Like, why would I put a man? Why would I put a man in my life around me when I have a man that has the potential? Whether he does it or not, the potential is there. Whether he never crosses the line, the potential is there.
But listen.
I get
Yeah. And he may never cross the line, but
I
the potential is there.
I could stay in that space if I knew how trifling she really was.
Right. If she had a disease.
Yeah, no, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. It ain't even that. No. It ain't even that.
Yeah.
If I know how out there she is,
it'll help you stay there.
It'll keep. No, it won't help me. I stay.
Right. It would have to be something wrong with her.
I wouldn't necessarily. There's something wrong. There's somebody
her activity
for everybody.
Yeah.
It's just not.
So you're saying that if she was perfect, then you could not be friends with. You could not be platonic friends.
You sure couldn't call
I didn't
me.
say that.
I would have picked up on the first ring. What's up?
I could be platonic friends with them. I didn't say for how long. Right.
Because see, you gotta realize a friendship that long, bonds can change in those times. Like feelings can change in those times. I can see what you was going through and feel like, you know what, this woman has been through several bad men, and I've been a good man in her life. Why come I don't just Because in 35 years, I should care about you or love you to the point where I would want the best for you. So if I've seen you go through bad men, here I am.
What if he's not the best? So he won't recommend himself.
Oh, well, damn.
That's what I'm saying. So if he knows that he's not,
did you know him? Did you know him before he was married?
Yeah, we were. I was 15.
Oh, he ain't never. So even on the front end of the 15 years, he ain't tried to smash.
And let me tell you how we met. We both. I went.
Step up to your mic. Don't be scared of it.
I went with my neighbor, who was a girl, and we both had dates. We went to the fair in September.
Who was dating who?
So my neighbor was dating my best friend.
Okay.
I didn't know him.
Okay.
And I had a date as well.
But y'all love hot asses at the fair. Y'all being hot over there kissing and shit
at Liberty Land.
Liberty Land.
But we had so much fun. We really ditched them.
Oh wow.
We ditched them.
Damn, he was doomed from the beginning, from the get go.
We ditched them, and that's how we became best friends. And when I say,
so this is the same one that I said to call.
Yes,
the same female that I said to call.
So y'all made it 15.
Same guy.
At 15.
15.
Since I was 15,
you wouldn't have had your driver's license before I tried you. Damn. Before you was driving, I'd been.
But you wouldn't because I'm T-Wade.
See, that's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
I'm gonna tell you. For me,
I wouldn't even have sex at 15.
You would have been if I was a goddamn. You would have been.
But that's the thing.
I would have took that as it. That would have drew me.
I had a you just said I had a boyfriend.
Yeah, he wasn't shit though.
Well,
hey, Kojak, hold on, y'all.
But see, that's how. But I'm
gonna
saying something.
Hold on.
That's how men feel. Whether we right or wrong. Whether we right or wrong.
That's exactly what that dude said on the video.
Right.
Kojak, let me ask you a question, though, Kojak. You ever had a female best friend? I'm talking about pre-marriage. Before you were married.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Would you have smashed? Think about it. Oh damn, that's a loaded question for you.
Would have? Yeah. I would have. Yeah. Well, back then, way before I was married.
Hey, Nicole, do we need to send security back home with Kojak? Nicole, okay.
Yeah. But see, I look at the situation.
I've ever had a female best friend.
No,
I really
not that I didn't. If I'm gonna spend some time with you, I feel like you must be a quality person for me to spend time with you. So I'm gonna like you to. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be with you if I don't see, because I'm always looking for either something to kick it with, have fun with. But if I saw you at 15, you was a nice woman, and you was a virgin at the time, I would have liked you.
That's a bunch of cap.
Sure you would have.
Yeah.
Not like that.
No, like that. And I would have tried to make you like me.
Yeah.
At the time,
How much
I know.
time? How much
But see,
time?
you talking
how
about
much
what you
time
think
from
about.
the time we
I
met
was
at 15
nasty at
would
15.
I had to wait?
You talking about what you think
I
about.
started when I graduated high school.
Okay, so 4 years. So about 3 years. So just
That's good. That's
just
good.
hold. All I had to do is hold the line for 3 years and
I was dating somebody and that's
right. Got
And
to
then
you,
see,
huh?
as a man, I feel like, man, I done spent 3 years with you, and this nigga come along.
Man, that's hey, that's a real feeling for real.
Wow.
But that's how men feel for real.
But
That
he
is how
had
men
his
for
own
real.
thing going, and I had my own thing. So it wasn't like we decided to put each other like we like each other. Well, it ain't gonna work. Then we're gonna.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Man,
something. At 15, I didn't care if it worked. I just know.
listen.
I just know what I got working.
Exactly, and it's working.
Hey, listen.
So if it
well,
would've
that
happened-
could have been a difference too.
Right,
Yeah.
But I'm saying, let's just say when I was 18, we still were best friends.
Right.
And
But
he
you
could've-
didn't
he could've
never
won.
come up to the yard though, did you?
Yeah.
You came up to the yard where he was. You did.
And he was
And you know what he said? If I can't smash, nobody can smash.
Yeah.
Right. That's what he was
No,
saying.
that's
He
what he
wasn't telling
did.
you.
That's what he
not
did.
He wasn't telling you.
Yeah.
He wasn't telling you that.
That's what he said. That's what he said by his actions, because he was protecting it. He was protecting it for who?
Hey.
So he done thought about it.
Hey, look, and then somebody watching the
thought about
show.
it.
Somebody watching the show. Done send him a text. Don't answer that phone.
Yeah.
Don't answer that phone.
Don't you bet not answer that.
I can guarantee you he's thought about it. Whether he's crossed the line or not, he's thought about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say
He
he's
probably
never discussed that with
he
me.
might
But
he
do
might
you,
have.
do you, wait a minute. Do you
Yeah.
agree with that or disagree with that? That
He's thought about it.
thought about it.
Do I agree? Like I can't control his.
Have you
mind.
thought about it? Have you just thought about it?
You know, honestly, no.
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah.
I have not thought about it.
He might have crossed the line. Just you wasn't there, but the thought of
right.
you was.
Hey, look, you ain't got to be present to win.
Yeah, you ain't got to
so,
be present. So
hey,
he might have had
smashed
yeah,
it before. All right,
just with him and Lotion. Yeah.
Damn, he said him and Lotion.
The thought got him over there.
I've seen you enough for 35 years.
Yeah, he can conjure you up.
Right. Hey,
Oh,
let's
my
try him
God.
again. This is gonna be the last try, y'all. This is gonna be the last try. We're gonna go on to the next segment. We're gonna talk about Diddy in a minute.
Oh my God,
man! Please answer. Please answer. Please answer.
We don't say his name.
He's already called.
yeah.
He's like, hell no. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Hey, he's conjuring you up. That's what he's doing right now. Look, every time that phone ring, he hitting it.
He like, no way, Jose.
Oh, shit. Hey, we tried to do it with Angelica. Her folks didn't answer.
Yeah.
For y'all to have best friends,
Right,
they sure don't answer y'all damn phone
This
calls.
this the thing.
Right.
I'm gonna see a lot of.
You want to test yours? Look.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of times, women think they know men, and sometimes you really don't know us. You really don't know us.
You gotta
And
have a
see,
week
as a
to
man,
know.
if you my woman, it would bother me that there's somebody that you confide in other than me,
And telling him our problem.
problems. Because you telling him our problem.
Now, look, you done told him. You
Yeah.
done told him your little man problem before, haven't you? Oh, see, oh God, that's a no.
Yeah,
That's
a no-no.
the setup.
Huh?
But that is the setup. That is the
Mhm.
setup.
But it's not. Now I will say this, and this is goes both ways. It's not for what would you do or whatever. Sometimes you just need to vent. You do.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I'll be like, come
You
on.
just need to vent.
I told my homegirl one time, I said, I can't be around you because I've seen you date men that I feel that I'm better than. And if they can get the cookie, goddamn, you got to give me the cookie.
What she say?
She said, well, you make a good point.
Damn.
Because just think about it. You
Right.
gonna, if I know you, I'm like, damn, you
Did
let
she
that
give you
man-
the cookie?
Absolutely.
And how did that work out?
I did what I was supposed to do with it. I didn't put no babies in there. We had a good time. We go to the movies. I take out of town.
Y'all still good friends now?
See, sometimes men don't know, huh? No, because see, I'm gonna tell
You
you
said
something.
wipe or wife?
Oh, I wiped her. I wiped her.
Wiped her down.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
wiped her.
I just want to get my,
Yeah.
my consonants
Yeah,
right.
I wiped her.
I'm
But
just,
see, some,
right,
but,
right.
see,
I need-
but let me clarify. Let me go back to what you said earlier. I knew this wasn't the type of woman that I wanted to be long term, but she was equipped to give me what I needed at the time. See, you think it's what? Well, y'all don't fit. No, I need a release of this tension, and you got what I need. I had a gay homegirl one time that thought she was gonna be cool, and I said, "Let me borrow some of that pussy, bro."
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you we went.
Did you pay it back with interest?
So if
Oh my
she
God.
a stud don't mean she ain't got what God gave her. If no, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I proved to her it ain't no boy.
Did she?
No.
Yeah, but
Like I can't take the studs.
Nah, I ain't never.
Listen.
Took the tape.
Studs.
This a whole show.
No matter what.
That's a whole show.
Studs. No, studs got the best coochie out here. It ain't getting hit like that. They got the best coochie out here.
All right.
Yeah, but they look at it ain't. That's why it's fresh in there.
Okay, we done lost the damn.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
They got the best.
Y'all
What kind of show is
Don't
this?
go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Because we're going to try it again in the next segment, and hopefully he'll pick up. Oh God, no, man, I don't even know how to segue out of this damn segment. Hey, we done went from BFFs
Don't
to
sleep on that stud
love
cat.
to.
That's
Hey, look.
good,
Hey,
cat.
speaking of all of that, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Diddy trial because the defense is rested, the prosecutors have rested, and I think they're about to go to the jury here in a day or so. Or it might come. We might get a verdict this weekend, but. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button if you want some more craziness. We'll be right back. You're watching Antonio Parkinson Project.
Effectively communicating your business brand, message, and reach is even more paramount in today's climate. As a leader in marketing and digital engagement, at Tailored Communications, we have experienced great success partnering with all sizes of businesses and nonprofits. Some of Tailored Communications' monthly retainer-based services include social media management, internal and external newsletters, community and staff events, event marketing, PR, and general business development. Our goal-oriented approach is detailed, value-based, and with flexibility. The Tailored Communications team features remote professionals working all across the country while operating as though we're in the next room. Let Tailored Communications customize a monthly package for your organization. Let's get in on a call at 319-504-1665 or visit us at www.tailoredcom.com.
Oh my. What if y'all could hear the conversations?
Oh my God.
Ooh, Lord, let me welcome everybody back. Y'all, that's a whole show. We might have to do that show and bring you back T-Way. So listen, welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing and the craziest podcast in the Memphis market. Let's give it up for that, y'all. Let's go. This is where you clap. Come on now. Right, insert clap.
You see how I'm doing this clap?
Yeah. That's how you did that stud, right? Hey, this segment is brought to you by popularmail.com. Make sure you go to popularmail.com. Get that gear. Fellas, if your woman has a male best friend, you need to go to popularmail.com. Get you some gear. Seriously.
Hook them up.
That'll make you feel better. Hey, so listen, we're gonna try them one more time before we jump into the segment. Okay, let's do it. Try them one more time. One more again.
Let me try.
One more again.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have Nikki calling. Nikki Boo calling.
Oh hell no. Really? Here we go.
He's like, fuck that shit. Yeah, that's what he's conjuring you up. Oh, yeah. I gotta give it up to him. Hey, I gotta give it up to him. Hey,
he's smart.
Hey, bro, stay out of harm's way, bro. He's like shit. He's like, hey, inside. He's like, quit calling my goddamn phone.
Like shit.
Man, some BFF you got.
Yeah.
Look. Who? I ain't got no female best friend.
No.
I ain't got no female. No, I know better. You're shit. Look, okay.
I believe
Hold on.
I believe that.
We ain't never did that. But I
I'm saying I believe that you don't have a female best friend.
No, you can't. I choose my titles. Right. I don't let nobody decide who I am.
I understand sometimes sex for men ain't even about the emotional aspect that it is.
It is for me though.
Yeah.
I gotta like a woman.
Man, all I need to have a stressful day. If the day's stressful, Man, I need to get this stress about me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to like you. I just know you need to be clean.
I gotta like you.
Yeah,
That's the deal with me.
I got to like. I gotta like your health. You know, you gotta be a clean, good person.
Like the person. I gotta actually like them. Like, have some like for them.
I've never had a one night stand.
Oh.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
I
like
but
the
this is the
person
thing.
one night.
I will say this. I've never been a one night stand. I've never been a one night stand type of person because I felt like if I did this, I'm gonna want this stress relieved again. So we gonna be cool. Because when I need this stress relieved again, I want to be able to come back. I don't want to keep finding different people. I never been like that.
So you ain't never had a woman that came and had sex with you and then didn't and it was just for one night.
No, because if we had
you ain't never had a one night stand.
I had one, but you know when I was in the military, you know what I'm saying. You know, you go to Taiwan and the language very different.
You love you long time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And it'd be every bit of about 45 seconds.
Right.
Man,
But if I have a woman and I like her and trust her enough, I don't have unprotected sex. That's why I only have one child at my age. But if I appreciate a woman and I like her and I think she's clean and healthy, if we do something Monday and relieve the stress that I have, when I get stressed out again Thursday, let's run that back. But see, if I have a friend, then we're gonna go out to eat sometime, go out to the movie sometime without doing it. But I need. Oh yeah, if you consider that. But at the same time, I've never understood why would you have a woman and you do something and you enjoyed it one time? Why would you not appreciate her for letting you do that one time and finding different people? Just go with her again yourself instead of having bodies piled up in your closet. Yeah. So if you got a person that you,
how many bodies you got?
Never mind.
I'll
tell you something. When I was young, I had a Draco.
Yeah, that a Draco.
Denim and Diamond Days.
Draco.
I was a club owner.
Yeah. Flippers and
so
that's where I met him.
They was taking advantage of me.
Right.
I thought we was best friends and they was just
taking advantage.
Hey, club on it, me and Kojak on the club.
Right.
Yep.
But this is the thing, women don't understand. Men can have sex without any emotional attachment. It's just like drinking a beer for us sometimes. Man, I need that relaxation to get the attention off me. Yeah. Y'all, I gotta like you, and I gotta.
I need to like them too. So I ain't going in front. I need to like them.
But see, that's why I can be a woman's male best friend, and she can have a dude and be. I try not to mismarry women, but have a whole relationship. Just like, man, we just did that because we helped each other. He don't get you where you need to go.
So you say you're a hoe. You like to help others.
Like a motherfucker.
Like
a motherfucker. Because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it just relieves stress for a man to be able to release that tension.
And you know that person.
Yeah, and I trust that person. I like them. You don't come with baggage. Sometimes being the side dude is the better position because when the first of the month comes, when the bills, she go to him, man, help me.
Hey, that don't mean she won't come to you.
Yeah. Right, that don't mean whoever he is.
Doubling up.
Everybody can get something.
Right, that's what I'm talking
about. But I've always taught women how to get money. That way they ain't got to get none of mine. I'm a teacher.
But a rich person doesn't use their own money; they use other people's money.
I just told my homegirl the other day. I said, anytime a man comes in your life, your money should go up. If a woman come in my life, her money gonna go up. And that's because I'm gonna teach you what to do with your money.
I'm gonna use your money.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you what to do with your money. I'm gonna tell you, put that Fendi bag down, put it in your pocket. You got my money now.
From
so I'm a teacher.
To emotions,
studs to something.
And shout out to the brother that didn't answer because
smart brother.
And
guess what he's saying? My wife might be watching the show too.
Right.
I don't want her to know. Man, knock the stripes off you.
But let's shift gears. Speaking of freaky dicky stuff, y'all just been all on some Diddy stuff for the last segment and this segment. But speaking of Diddy stuff, so the defense in this case is rested. This is an interesting case, man. It's really interesting, and really I think what it boils down to is how do you separate the personal from what was business intertwined with personal, and racketeering. But don't answer that yet, Marlo, because we're gonna run that first video, Josh. I think this is about the prosecutors right here.
We're currently in the middle of closing arguments for the U.S. versus Sean Diddy Combs case.
There is a big Combs family showing in court today. In the public gallery, Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, were spotted this morning wearing matching white suits and black shirts. Upon seeing them, Diddy smiled and clasped his hands together in a prayer stance. Diddy's eldest daughter, Chance, is also in attendance, along with two of his sons, a niece, a nephew, and his mother, Janice. Diddy showed up wearing a baby blue sweater and grey pants, seemingly nervous as he rocked side to side and rubbed his hands together while standing up.
Prosecutor Slavic began her closing arguments highlighting the violent accounts we all heard from Cassie and Jane.
She said that it's the story of Sean Combs and the, quote, criminal enterprise he led. She said that he definitely, quote, counted on silence and shame to keep his victims quiet, and that he thought his fame, wealth, and power put him above the law.
She called his assistants young and eager foot soldiers and that they, quote, didn't blink an eye when asked to do whatever it took to make him happy, even if it involved facilitating a crime. Slavic went on to say that Diddy was, quote, 100% behind the arson involving rapper Kid Cudi's car. You'll remember hearing Kid Cudi's testimony about how Diddy allegedly blew up his car.
Okay. All right, y'all. So yeah, man, this is this. I honestly hate that we're even in this space, and this with all this going on with Diddy trial, and they painted such an ugly picture, and hey, now let me clear my throat. I've been in Kojak. You made shit. I'm in the music business, right? The music business, the music business. I remember being on a boat in Miami.
I've been to some Diddy parties.
That was being hosted by one of the labels, and everybody. It was wide open. That's all I can say. It was wide open,
man.
And we out there, in the water, and it was wide open, and it was. And so
maritime law,
a lot of maritime law, all those folks, program directors, hey, everything you need in the music business at your leisure is there. That's all I can say. It's the same thing in politics too.
Just the thing about the trial, he nasty, but is he a criminal?
That's what I was saying. Yeah, the difference.
But that doesn't mean.
But yeah, he nasty, but is he a criminal?
Absolutely.
I didn't hear anything criminal.
Yeah,
they all wanted to do it.
Right.
To me,
so I didn't.
They wanted to do it to you.
He nasty. Yeah.
Not his people. They didn't want to do it to me. But I'm saying, like,
clear it up.
They wasn't.
Yeah.
Clear it up.
I just feel like he nasty, but is he a criminal? I haven't heard anything that made me feel like he need to lock up.
I think we got another video. Josh, run that second video. This is the defense side of it.
Diddy's team delivered their closing arguments today, and they told the jury that Cassie and the rapper were swingers. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilo said that the evidence was overwhelming, that Cassie wanted to participate in freak-offs, and he said they were consensual. He said she was always free to leave Diddy, but stayed because she loved him. This is his personal life, he said. This is their lifestyle. Diddy wouldn't think in a million years there was anything wrong with that. In a bizarre moment, he called Cassie a sexy woman and then described texts between Cassie and Diddy as, quote, some of the most beautiful language, and if the public read them, they would cry. He said, quote, if racketeering conspiracy had an opposite, it would be their relationship. Deliberations will begin on Monday, and the jury are expected to decide Diddy's fate by next week.
I mean, y'all. So again, a lot has been said, and we're probably gonna get a verdict.
By Monday,
maybe, or over the weekend, because the jury can't go anywhere. So we might.
Okay, they still there on the weekend.
Yeah, we might get it tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let them go anywhere. And you think about it, all this narrative that's been put out there about these Diddy parties and everything that's been going on, right? And everything that we learned about their lifestyle, based on what's come out in the media, right? Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more Diddy's out here.
I'm gonna start with you on this one, Thomas. T Wade. Okay. I mean, you're a woman, and Nicole, you feel free to chime in if you want to too. Okay. After Cassie, at a young age, has been down that road, the freak offs and the different things that they've done, and there's a lot of stuff that came out, the showers, the golden ones, and this, that, yeah. And now when she marries the next dude,
he got to come with it.
I know how does he keep up with that?
He doing what they
hold
doing.
on. I want to go to the batting eyelashes.
Ooh.
Right. Because she seemed a little stunned. She looked like a deer in the headlights for a minute there. Right. What happens? What happens next?
He's gonna have to up.
Yeah. So does that mean bringing company in and
He's gonna have to watch a lot of porn.
Mm-mm.
He's gonna have to.
Yeah, that's
Get the
tough.
latest sex toys. He's gonna need to go to all the sex conventions in order to match her freak. You understand? Because it's not gonna, the level not gonna go down.
Does it not go down?
It does not go down.
Damn.
It's the silence for me in there. Look, everybody got quiet. Boy. It does not go down.
He might well go ahead and leave.
There, huh? Once it's there, it's there.
Yeah.
Get it, Granny.
Right.
She was, huh?
She was. Yeah. That's what I want to be.
Was she having sex with another 90-year-old, or was cool? Was she like, that's beyond? What's past cool?
Yeah.
That's past cool.
It was her boyfriend.
Mountain lion.
Man, these 35 and 40-year relationships, maybe that's genetic for y'all or something. So what's going on? Right.
Theirs was platonic. They were.
So he was in waiting for all them years.
Actually, he was.
And he got it at night.
Well, no.
35.
Let me hit that thing at night.
How old are you?
I just turned 50.
So in 40 more years, call dude and see what happened then.
Right.
Yeah, he gonna be
right. But yeah, but so it doesn't go away, man. How do you? So now
a lot of porn. And he probably had to study her. You know, like what she liked, what she don't. Well, they got 3 kids, but still that doesn't, equal the freak. But I mean,
but the kids could slow her down a little bit, though.
The kids could.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pregnant, so she may not be. So he may be able to keep up with her.
That stuff, that goes to show too
But
that
in his mind, mentally though,
after seeing
all
this,
that stuff
you think she disclosed all of that to him before they were married?
Not everything.
No.
You know what? No, he was the pool guy, so he knew what all the stuff that was going on.
The pool guy always the one that
pool
ended up
guy
getting.
always knows. He knew what time it was.
I'm gonna tell you something.
The gardener, the pool guy, or
Yeah.
something. He was on ground, and she was confiding.
The gardener always know what to do.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I think, and nobody's ever spoke about it from this aspect. I think a lot of America watched that trial because they was turned on. I think this just really exposed on how many people that's really normal in a lot of these households.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who was watching that trial
In
turned
Hollywood, there's a
on.
lot of people doing that though.
That is,
it's been
so I don't
been that
think
way.
what Puffy was doing with her is extreme. I think it's a lot of houses doing that. So
In the baby oil, I think it was a lot of fascination with the baby oil.
it was a lot of fascination with everything that was going on. It was people watching and being turned on, probably telling their wife, "See, you need to be more like
You
that."
see, in the South, they ain't using.
I ain't gonna lie.
They ain't got
Hey,
the
and it's in the South. They ain't using baby oil. They just go to
Yeah.
get the shea butter.
Have you ever seen the crystals closed? Have any of you guys ever seen a sex shop closed down?
Yeah, they got a lot of
Have
them.
you seen one? Have you seen one? Have you ever seen the crystals closed?
Crystals is thriving.
I've never seen a crystals
In the
go
hood,
out of
too.
business.
Right.
Yeah. So you can't tell me what he's doing is extreme. People like to pretend. Oh, I would never fresh offer activity. See, like people like to project, and they know if y'all think it's nasty, I'm gonna act like it's nasty too. But I wouldn't mind pissing on somebody. They see people have these fantasies, the things that they do behind closed doors. No, you'd be surprised.
Morals and values.
No,
But why would I even want to be with a man that?
Well, you might not want to do that, but there's a
it might not be P.
But it's the thing. P Diddy didn't make it up. He ain't the first to do it.
He did it.
He ain't the first.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't invent it.
She didn't do it.
You want me to come back to my
Then
statement?
the next one.
They
You want me to come back to
didn't.
what I
They
said?
didn't invent it.
It's nothing they did that
It was
they was the
hand
first
down.
to do it.
So
It's nothing they did that they was the first to do.
They've been doing this
you
shit
want
for
me to leave
years.
it? Want me to leave it there? Okay, I'll leave it there. Okay.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna judge.
Okay.
We listen and we don't judge.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I watched some of the trial and I myself say, man, I wouldn't mind have me a Cassie. She's obedient. If nothing else, she's obedient.
But if he was an ordinary and he ain't have no money and all of that,
You think no, when you think broke people ain't nasty?
I didn't say
Nah,
that.
man, it's
I'm
nasty.
saying-
Nasty.
You think broke people ain't nasty?
Nasty.
You know how many threesomes going on in Section 8 apartments
You
this
ain't
weekend?
lying.
But she wasn't working.
She.
In the warehouse.
She only had one song. So she had to, me and you.
You know how many women in Memphis not working?
But that's
Tell
what
me,
that's
it's a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
it's a lot of Cassis
woman
around here.
That's working.
It's a lot of Cassis around here. Since you may not be a Cassis,
That's why I said,
man, look, I can.
Hey, but no, hold on.
It's
hold
a lot
on,
of
hold on,
Cassis
hold on,
out
hold
here.
on. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it's a
Nicole,
lot
it
of
is.
Cassis.
But listen, you don't underestimate Memphis. Memphis has a crazy sexual underground. I ain't talking about strip club stuff. I'm talking about professional.
Right.
Yeah. Blink your eye one time. Just look. Right. You know, hey, look.
Take two.
Hey, look. Hey, they take the phones.
Yeah.
Right.
NDA. They make you sign
Yeah.
Here in Memphis. Look, you
And
nodding
then
a
they
little
take
hard
it
over
in-
there, Nicole.
NDA.
Look.
Sign the NDA, take it in there.
Yep. Yeah, so
Take
it's
it in there.
It's a lot of stuff. And believe it or not, a lot of this stuff is on Facebook, man. You know, I've been invited to a couple groups, man. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
that group and looked at all. I said, oh no, that shit messy as hell.
It's some whack.
The pineapple upside down, man.
The
Man,
swing.
look, you shoot. It's some people in Memphis.
Yeah.
The pineapple ain't nothing. It's people turning watermelons upside down in Memphis.
Damn. Got rainbow pineapple, man.
So it's nothing that they did that they was the inventor of. Nothing
new
you know,
under the
right.
sun.
Nothing
But
new
I'm
under
just
the sun.
saying, I was new because I got exposed to it when I saw it.
But see, if I had met you when you was 15, it wouldn't have been new to you.
Wow.
I'd have groomed you.
Whoa, I don't know. I don't even know if I want that clip. Look, I'm like, look. Hey, these are not the sentiments of the Antonio Parkinson Project.
The type of person I am, you wouldn't have. Because at the time, I was, 16, 17, and I dated my boyfriend for 2 years. He didn't touch me until I did turn 18.
He was patient. He was a good dude.
That was you see what I'm saying? So you saying that you.
I'd have waited too.
You knew what I
you-
stood
right,
for.
you were-
You knew what I stood for. So when you know that, then it's certain things that you don't. And not saying he wasn't getting it anywhere. That's not my. But
long as he wasn't, you didn't want to be.
He didn't disrespect.
He didn't disrespect
Right.
you.
So
why did it?
let me ask this question though. You know, 'cause I know.
Okay, I was gonna
I
ask
know
you.
we way off subject. I'm about to wrap the segment up, Nicole. Nicole, give me now. And this is another show, but we can tease it. So for those women that decide to be celibate and
Or
you know,
to sell a bit. Which one?
damn,
Sell a bit.
And that was the end of that segment.
Bam.
All right, y'all. You've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.